morning, everybody. That's bright. That's real bright. Very bright. I think we need all that. There we go. That's better. There we go. Much better. Here we are, winter day 3. Yeah? Oh, we are day 4. Okay, so day 4. Got ourselves a little bit of winter gear on to keep us warm. Gloves, shoulder fur, some winter boots, thick pair of leather gloves, and a straw hat. Can't imagine that's really helping much, but we're inside the temperature zone. We're inside the tolerance, so cold protection 75%, so we're in good shape. The winter time, really, this is the time to, I think this is like the time to really spend hunting and lumberjacking and let's go in and make sure that everybody's doing what they need to be doing. Building management, we don't need to look at the houses at all. Services, so we got I'm throwing up 2 market stalls. I want to maximize my passive income. So production wise, nobody in the sewing hut, 2 people in the kitchen to keep up with food. Need that person in the workshop to make the bowls and the plates. I'm not sure why I have 2 people in the farm shed. In the wintertime, that's 100,000,000% useless. Just throw them in the mine. It doesn't make sense to have them there. That's my wife. I'm not throwing her in the mine. I'll put her in the sewing hut. Let her chillax. I'll just let her chill out in the sewing hut. They're going to start getting miserable because they're going to be doing things I don't want to do, but it is what it is. Let's see where we are. Oh, that's right, Gustovia. I'm going to go bear hunting. Yeah, I'm going to head to the mountains, do some bear hunting. Lots of meat, lots of leather. Oh, these are all maple trees. I'm going to thwack these things. Because I do need lumber. They're just barely keeping up with firewood, I think, because I did see a symbol for lack of firewood, which kind of made me tilt my head sideways because I have 2 people working as a lumberjack. And I have I'm pretty sure I have it like 55% wood gathering, 45% firewood. So I don't see why they're not keeping up. I have insulation on, I think, 4 of the homes that I currently have. So it's helping a little bit. Smithy 3. Don't necessarily need that at the moment. Don't need these hiccups either. Maybe if I chill out with the coffee. Had like 2.5 cups already this morning. It's a little bit on the insanity side. What to do for dinner tonight, or breakfast rather, or even lunch for that matter. I like to think about dinner in the morning because sometimes things take a while to make, and I want to make sure if I come up with something intricate or if something needs to cook for a while, that I got the time to do it. I like to plan accordingly. Alright, let's do some hunting here before it gets dark. Well, actually, it's almost there. That's alright. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I caught the side. Too late. Nope, that would have caught the snow too. Alright, I'll let that guy go. He earned it. Keep tracking mode on. I love this. It's one of the first things I spend points on is getting this tracking. It's particularly helpful. Oh, he moved. Oh, he saw me. All right. What else is happening? Okay. I mean, this is the time to load up on meat and fur and leather, and oh my god, these trees. Oh, here we go. Now we're into the bigger game. Get a clear shot through here. Nice headshot. I want to get this stag up here. That one-shot kill helped me keep this stag close by. Nice. He turned right into me. Now, contrary to what a typical hunter would know, in this game, they're not telling you to go for heart shots. They're telling you to hit the head and neck area. So that's what I do. Aim straight for the forehead. Oh, what do we got? We got a flat straw hat. Got a couple things awry. Almost walked right away from it. Oh, baby, a copper sickle. Those are nice to have. Nothing down by the stream, huh? Kind of surprised at that. Not a lot in this area. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Let's go find them burrs. Oh, we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go to find a burr. But I do want to stay near the top side for multiple reasons. Ease of visibility, as well as gaining some distance from them. Because most times I've found them, they're down in the valley area. That's going to be 30 feathers. Around bears. Wow, only 24. I'm surprised. Usually, oh, you know what it is? It's 30 from the eagles. Oh, there's our first one. Oh. Nice. See? This is why I like to have the height advantage. Look at all these arrows down here. Now, my assumption is most of these hit him and just kept bouncing off. God damn, bro. I gotta chase down a lot of arrows. My guess is that only the iron arrows are gonna ever really have a high chance of sticking in these friggin' bears. There's gotta be 15, like 10 fur, 25 meat, 11. There's gotta be 15 arrows I gotta go picking up around here now. Look at them all. They're all over the place. They just don't stick. Come on. Hey, Spread Lake, what's up? I'm just gonna keep picking up arrows here. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. Let's see if I can find a couple more bears over here. I don't know, they limit. I found that they limit the number of the bigger animals. Like the rabbits, the fox, the lynx. I mean, I feel like you can find them everywhere, but they keep a limit on... Yeah. Oh, easily. Easily. This is my second Dynasty. The first one I started, you know, kind of like a practice run to get used to the mechanics of the game. Yeah, so it was just one bear down here. Now it's kaput. I'm gonna head west and see if I can find any more. Very easy to get caught up in this game. I mean, it's pretty, it's quiet. It's a relaxing game 99% of the time, like 99.9% of the time. There's really not much, you know, that can drive you crazy, except for missing shots like this. Oh, I landed it. Nice. I got a chance at this one now. Wow. Sons of the Forest. I don't think I played that one. What's that one about? Building survival horror, surviving on an island with cannibals. Okay, yep. Yeah, I could see that being a little bit on the stressful side. Not gonna lie. Now, is it multiplayer or is it single player? Because I remember there was a game called The Forest that was similar. Up to 8. Okay. Crazy. Oh, that's the sequel to it? Okay. Gotcha. Why would a pigeon be here? Oh, don't worry about that. I don't care about typos. That doesn't bother me. Wow, there's really nothing over here. Really surprised there's not more bear. This is where you're supposed to be finding them. So they did a good job with it then. My buddy used to play The Forest. He said it got the best of me. Couldn't do it anymore. There it is. There's that sound we all love to hear. You played The Forest a lot? Yeah. Well, thank you for the follow, Spread Lake. Appreciate that. I never really got I never really got into the forest. Not sure why. I think at the time that my buddy got into it, we were pretty much like in between like 4 different games that we were playing, and I just never got into that one. I'm like, all right, I'm getting spread too thin already. You know what I mean? Into the forest game, or into this one. Oh, these are pigeons. This game you started today? Yeah. It is pretty fun. And the beautiful part of it is you can adjust it. You can customize the settings. Looks like an ad is going to start in about 1 minute. So, and unfortunately, I cannot skip this one. Played 6 hours. No, I know. I can't stop it. Oh, nice. Well, at least they give me the option to, like, tell people, like, or not the option, but the ability to warn people that they're coming. And it's good that I can see that they're coming, so I don't continue talking about something that nobody's going to hear when they come in for the first time. So here it comes. But if you've got turbo, then you don't have to worry about it. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's some blanket ad protection thing. I'm assuming at some point very soon here that this is going to kick me back because I'm getting too close to the western edge. Oh, not even close yet. Oh, I gotcha. All right. So it's their way of guaranteeing they make money, is all it is. God, boy, I'm telling you, like, they don't make enough already. You know? It's crazy. But, you know, businesses will be businesses. They want to make as much money as they can. Yeah, yep. And that's Twitch basically screwing over the small, you know, the little guy, so to speak. So now they're taking the money directly. It's their way of getting 100% of the sub fee, right? How crazy is that? Yeah, and there's the allure to it. But at the same, you know, so you pay 3 subscription fees, and you never see an ad. But that money all goes to Twitch. So now the creators, the streamers, get squadoosh. What is that? Is that a lake? Oh yeah. I cannot believe there are no bears over here. I don't know. It's not like it matters with ad revenue. I'm not going to see ad revenue anyway. I don't, you know, as you can tell, I don't get people in here much. I don't play a whole lot of high-profile games. I don't do this for 60 hours a week. Yeah. So I do this just to have a good time, and I play games to release the work stress. And I start the stream because, for the exact reason, like, you know, you're in here, right? Somebody pops in, I can, you know, shoot the breeze, talk about the game, you know, just kind of chillax, hang out, say hi, how you doing, kind of thing. So, oh, you're a semi-driver. Okay, yeah, that. So you're over the road. Yeah, you're only home during the weekends. That's a tough job to have. For more reasons than just, you know, hey. Oh boy, he's gonna go for a ride. Okay, he got stuck between a rock. That's good. I mean, just, it's hard to have a family like that, and or any kind of life outside of your job. Like if it's just weekends and you're on the road all week, like the first thing I'd want to do is nothing but stay home all day Saturday and just decompress from being on the road with a bunch of idiot drivers putting on, 8,000 miles a week. And oh my God, yeah, you need to decompress. Yep, that's it. And that's just to maintain your sanity. It's gotta be, right? I mean, I only drive 125 miles a week, and that's just to go back and forth to my manufacturing job, but I can't even imagine the amount of stress involved in putting on thousands of miles a week. I don't know. I personally couldn't do it. I thought about doing it. I mean, I don't mind the physical labor aspect of it. Yeah, about 2,500 kilometers a week. So yeah, that's a lot of time spent behind the wheel. Now, do you do your own loading, unloading? Or are you just, pick up and go, pick up, drop off, pick up kind of thing? Oh, I'm like, why can't I grab this stone? And it's like, okay, the sticks are in the way. Or is it just the hauling part that you focus on? Gotcha. I call those, so I used to do deliveries for sheetrock, like wallboard sheetrock. I used to call those gators. But yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, so yep. So you do a little bit of all of it. Well, that's an interesting direction for that to fall. There you go. Cool app, okay. Oh, okay, you call them that? Okay, yeah, that works. Uh-oh. Okay, I was stuck there for a second. Cage monkey, yep. Interesting name. That one was close to landing on me. Should probably be a little bit more careful. But yeah, that's oh yeah, yeah, it did the same to me. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was away from it, but apparently I wasn't. Oh man. Yeah, that'll get your heart going up a little bit. Start collecting these before they start going into the water. Yeah, and then the screen goes red. And you drop to the ground, and you think, oh, that's it, I'm dead. You look down, and you got like this much red bar left on your health. Yep. You never want to see that death screen, ever. I do play DBD. I haven't actually touched the game in about 5 months. I've just become extremely unhappy with the direction of the game. But they've had a couple of really nice events. I'll give them that. So basically, when Skull Merchant came out, oh my god, I'm dying of thirst. I wish there was an audible warning. Essentially, when Skull Merchant came out, I'm like, okay, this is a really lazy killer that they built. Oh, it's horrible, and even the rework. So, even after the rework, it was just, I mean, what are you doing? Can you not come up with a better killer than that? Yeah, so I basically stopped playing not long after her rework was done, and I was just like, okay, this is just 100% lazy. They've just... And this, of course, was after a lot of my frustration with them turning to nothing but cosmetics. And that's all they've been caring about, is all the cosmetic DLC content. The Alien release seemed okay, but again, every time they come out with a killer, it's just insanely bad one way or the other. It's either extremely overwhelmingly strong, or it's just so weak that it gets bullied. Oh no, you don't. You give me that. That's my log, giggity. And then they have to spend the next 3 months while they're developing another killer correcting the one that's just absolutely horrible. And that's just DBD, and they just perpetuate the cycle, and they keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over. They can't break the horrible cycle. Like, look at all of the great devs that they've lost, because people, they're just sick of the nonsense. Like, they won't change the way they do things. It's like they're content with, you know, putting out some really bad work. And how many years has the DBD community, and I was part of that community for a solid 3 years. Like, I started playing right after Freddy was released, or just before. right around Freddy. So I've been around the game for a while. And I've watched this go on. And you think of people like Not Queen, who was a great community manager. She left. Okay. Deathslinger was another one. But they lost Not Queen and a couple other really good quality devs. Oh yeah, Pinhead, Hellraiser, yeah. But it's just like, how am I right on this? Like, yeah. Like, how much longer can you continue to build DLCs of this atrocious quality and continue to just focus your efforts on cosmetics and this stupid battle pass that gives you nonsense? Now, granted, if you're a player that puts in 35 to 50 hours a week, then yeah, you can get your money back on Battle Pass, right? You could essentially pay for Battle Pass one time and then just keep using the Oryx cells that you get back from it to rebuy it each month or each cycle. But yeah, the cosmetics absolutely pay. But what the cosmetics do is you essentially, as a dev company, you lean, well, at least DBD behavior, you lean on that as your primary source of income now. And that makes you just lazy as a company. Like, oh, we can just live on that, right? We can pay our bills with cosmetics, and then we don't have to worry about like the quality of our product anymore. And so how many years now have people been talking about how horrible every time a DLC comes out, like, you start seeing bugs in the game that have been around for years start to resurface. I mean, how many times have we seen the bug that you get stuck in a pallet, right? How many times has that bug resurfaced? And it's because of the spaghetti code that they're built on. And instead of spending some time and effort on, recoding your base code, put a couple of devs on coding and just creating a new base code that's solid for the game, so that every time they release something new, it's solid. You don't get these repeat bugs over and over again, right? So for me, and I get that that's going to cost money. I understand that. You're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to rewrite code. And then you have to go back and you have to rewrite all the code. Well, seriously, like, do you really need a new killer every 4 months? Every 3 months? I don't. But then again, I don't play the game 6 to 8 hours a day. Whereas these hardcore streamers that live on DBD, they do, right? But is that really the bulk of your audience? Is people like Ots and Spook and Jukes and Spooky Loops and True Talent and I mean, are they really? Oh my god. The perks, forget it. It's such a hella grind now. And some of the perks are just, they're rinse and repeat perks. Yeah. You got Vincent Vega too. He's entertaining if you don't mind that type of humor. But honestly, they regurgitate some perks. They blend a couple of perks together. When they make killers, they'll take like 2 killers and blend them together just to make a new killer when they can't get a licensed killer, or they've just flat out run out of ideas. So to your point, let's take a couple of DLCs off and fix your base code so that you don't have all these bugs repeatedly coming back over and over and over and over every time you release a DLC. I think a large portion of the community would support them skipping a couple of DLCs, a couple of killers, to essentially fix the game. You know? And I might go back to it. Yeah, and I'm one of them to that point. I would probably go back, give them another shot. And I think, honestly, they don't have the foresight to see that far in the future the benefit of doing that. You know, so I mean, I'm just a, casual player, so who am I, right? To tell a dev company how to, fix their game. But at the same time, I've played the game for years and seen what drives the people away, what irritates the community the most. And, set aside the fact that the community in large part is so toxic. Fixing that is another thing. I mean, it was a lot of work for people like Not Queen, the community manager, one of the community managers, to keep the community from imploding on itself and destroying itself. But they made her job so hard because she was constantly putting out fires. And that's just not fair. I mean, if you don't, even consider doing something to help your community managers out, then, what does that say to the people that are actually looking in from the outside? Most of the people in the community, when they're sitting there griping and bitching and complaining and being toxic, it's all about the gameplay. How much of it's really geared and aimed at what the community is like, and the hell that you're putting your development team through, and your community team. That's customer service is a hard job. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. There's no way. And I think that's what drove Not Queen away. That she was just tired of fighting the same fight day in and day out, month after month, year after year. And they lost a great part of the team in her, because she was really fun to talk with. She cared about the community. She cared about the state of the game. But yeah, I can't do the whole customer service thing. People piss me off too much. And I'm not afraid to just tell people to go scratch. That's a nice way to put it. So yeah, they've been on a constant downhill. They do see their numbers come back, up and down. Look, they're maintaining on average 18 to 20,000 year over year. Like, they get their bursts of players with DLCs and updates. They get some peaks and valleys, but if you're averaging 18 to 20,000 year over year, they're gonna survive. Because about a third of those people are players that are going to put money into the game with DLCs, with cosmetics, So, unfortunately, behavior's got enough to keep them, happy enough. Like, the way they look at it is we're making enough money. Screw it. We're not going to change anything. And that's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I'm going to see if I can force this to fall away from the water. Yep. Who knows? Maybe someday, you know, it'll all come crashing down. And it'll be unfortunate because you hate to see long-time multiplayer games die. You know, you've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre now. I haven't played that yet. I know that's basically now the only true competition to DBD at this point. Jesus, I'm going through a lot of these. So I'm just using the fact that I'm all the way over here and it's nothing but spruce trees over here. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre seems fun. It's a new twist on asymmetric horror, which it's almost not asymmetric, you know, when you think about it. I mean, it's 3v4, so it's barely asymmetric. But it's a challenge now. It's the first real game to come out that has to be making behavior sweat a little bit, right? So, I mean, it's gonna have to really start taking away. Oh, no, not even close, man. They crashed and burned so hard. I felt bad for them because they did care about their game. They just, listen, they were just too nice, right? Like, my buddy Chef Dave, he's another streamer. He's fun to watch. Same deal, casual streamer, plays DVD a lot, almost exclusively. He said it. You know, when VHS was fresh on the market, right, and they were in beta, and they were, I mean, when they had an opportunity to really stick it to behavior, but they're just too nice, right? Like, they were, you know, instead of really treating them like an adversary, which is what behavior is to VHS. They're an adversary. But they just talk too nice about them all the time. Like, oh, you know, they're trying and, you know, this, that, and the other thing. You know, we really like what they're, you know, what they did there. And, you know, they could, like, dude, you're talking about a competitor. You need to be smashing them in the mouth and taking advantage of the fact that they're blowing it. Like, their game is in a horrible state. This is your chance to pull in their fan base, their player base, and get some popularity into your game, and they just didn't do it. Like, they were just too nice. You're not gonna survive in a competitive world by being nice. I hate to say it. It just is what it is. You know, and most of us know that. But they just didn't have it. They were just too nice. And I think it played a part, just like my buddy Dave said, it played a part in their demise. They just weren't aggressive enough. They didn't have enough support in the game, and DBD got their stuff together and managed to pull off a good DLC and a couple of good events, and they held on to their fan base. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Go enjoy your gaming time. Go enjoy your downtime, and be safe out on the road, man. Don't let all these assholes out there that are driving like maniacs make you mental. Thanks for coming in. Sounds like a plan. I appreciate that. Pleasure meeting you. And there you go. And this is exactly why I do this. You know, meeting cool people like that. Just being able to shoot the shit, relax, help them enjoy their downtime, help them help me enjoy my downtime. Meet a lot of cool people from everywhere. And I am doing the most boring part of this game by doing nothing but extraction and collecting lumber. But I have to do this part to continue expanding. You know, I still got half the season of winter left, so I gotta help my lumberjacks bring in lumber, bring in firewood. But I also need it to continue upgrading buildings and put more buildings up. But it was good to have that, you know, have that conversation there to get through it. This most boring task of resource gathering. So thanks for that, Spread Lake. Appreciate you. Great to have somebody new come in. Look forward to seeing you again. Let's see what they have here in this little town. I'm really surprised they're built here in the winter, in the mountains. But let's see what they got. What do we got for? Oh, I got plenty of cash.
How are you?
If you want to speak with me, wash off that horrid stench first.
Have a good day.
Oh my God, I am filthy. He said, if you want to talk to me, wash off that horrid stench first. There we go. Rear. You're good for production. You're pretty much flat across the board. You're good at fishing. Fishing and hunting. I don't really need anybody for that right now. Are there merchants here? Anybody that sells something? All right. Tavern.
It's nice to meet you.
Show me
There's goods in
your
the valley.
wares. 430 feathers. Yeah, you get a lot of feathers. Fur. Horseshoes. I'm gonna have a tavern soon enough. I think I'll start hanging on to the bottles that I pick up now. I don't really want to sell anything. I think I'm gonna go up and have some breakfast now. It's after 11. I'm gonna go feed the wife.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I think I'll go sit down here next to the fire. And I'm going to sign off in a few minutes here. Actually, no, I see. I'll give it a few more minutes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run through, I'm going to head back home. And I'm going to hunt the rest of the way back. If I can find anything, that is. Really surprised there's nothing down here, but I really thought there'd be bears on these mountains, but I saw one the whole way through. It's insane. Running investigation mode here. It's really insane that I've only been able to see one bear. me get in here, because there we go. Let's throw those up there. There we go. You know, I was looking for bigger game. Deer, moose. And that's why I came to the mountains, because the bear are there. Or are supposed to be. I think this is another cave down here. Oh well. Let's get back to town. What do we got here? Some wool thread, wool fabric, and wool. A little bit of nothing. That it? It looks like that's it. Maybe I just follow the road back. See how many wrecks we can come across. Problem with that is you don't see many animals. So look at this, it's barren. There's nothing. No foxes, no deer, no wissens. How? I haven't even seen bandits. Like, where are the bandits? And I've been running through the forest the whole time, so that is weird to not see any. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I think the number of bandits I've seen in the entire Dynasty that I just started, well, that I'm a year into almost, is 2. I've seen all of 2 bandits. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, there's one. Oh, I barely got it in the wing. How did that kill it? Oh, that's a boar. Alright, we'll get some meat, get some leather out of this. I love investigator mode. Investigation menu. Vision, whatever you want to call it. Just look around, see if I can find anything else to shoot at. Ooh, there we go. Some deer. Now we're starting to see something. Don't want it scaring away the other one. Give me my arrow back. Oh, here we go. This is what we want right here. These are the guys we want. He'll be back. There we go. This is what we're out here for. Lots of meat, lots of leather, fur. This is why we're on this hunting trip. Problem is now I've got an injured deer this way. I've got, or probably dead, an injured. Oh, here it is. Okay, it did die right here. Ooh, that's an arrow right to the top of the head. Very good. I don't want to lose that wiscent, whatever they want to call it. It's a buffalo in my mind. This one hit the tree. Oh. Really? Okay. Wow. Did that? Oh my god. Oh, there he is. I knew he was one shot dead. I'm surprised he didn't bleed out. I had 2 or 3 in there. I'm gonna pick these up. These things are not cheap. Oh, that one's in the tree. Okay. This is why we're loading up. Anything else? Ooh, moosage. I know that was a headshot. I guess I did down it pretty quick. Let's pick this guy up. Hey, arrow. No, there should be some blood up here. Yeah, he's dying. That should pretty much do it. Wow. He is definitely hanging on to some of my arrows. There he goes. Where was I landing him? That's my question. Oh, center mass? Well, I mean, that works in the real world. A couple of them were in the back hindquarter area, but... Okay. Let's get closer to home. Oh, no. We are going to finish you off. Thanks. Don't eat my moose. I'm really surprised a wolf by itself would take a moose. I would think a moose would kick a wolf's ass in a heartbeat. I see you landing over there. You're going through a lot of arrows. I gotta take some feathers back with me. What else we got going on this way? Anything? Alright, let's head home. Looking for something else to shoot on my way home. Ooh. Nice. More arrows. Lots. Oh, I ran out of knife. Interesting. That's something I gotta do when I get back. I gotta make some copper knives or iron knives. I've been out on the road now for 2 season days. Living out in the wild. We got some water up ahead. We can take ourselves a bath. I see nothing but barren land. Tell you what, that'd be a great place to build if it wasn't, actually, it's in a good spot. It's pretty well central located. Ah! Little bastards. Sneaking up. Came up for a breath of air. I didn't think I was going to be able to get close enough to be out of the water. Okay. Fly away, ducks. I'm actually quite surprised that this doesn't freeze up. It's just a lake. It's not a river, per se. I mean, it's a larger body. I could see this not freezing, but the lake area, it doesn't make sense for this to not freeze over. At least some, to create some type of ice bridge. Yeah, so the only reason I see to go beyond 5 days in the winter season is strictly for this right here, to do some hunting, you know, some gathering. I'm gonna go up and fill my compost bins because I'm gonna need every bit of this come springtime. Look at this. Nice. Ping. 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 There's plenty of fertilizer to be happening now. Bing. There we go. And the rest, you know what? I should probably sleep so I can get some HP for free before the day cycle comes up. And then I'm gonna go to the next day and call it a morning. I gotta go up and do my floor. Should take me about 2.5 hours. Alright, I got a good night's sleep. Hey, Mama. Wait. Bing, 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 bing. Let's make a baby, make a baby, make a baby, make a baby.
See you soon. How can I help you? See you soon.
I should probably insulate our house now. If I'm gonna get her prego, I gotta make it nice and warm. And I'm actually gonna move us. I'm gonna give us a much bigger house. Oh, you know what I've never tried to see if you can increase the... So you can't upgrade the houses. All you can do is knock them down and rebuild them. Okay. Alright. What do we got happening here? I gotta take a look at the state of... You know what? I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna put some logs in here. Because I know they're struggling. Boom. You can use those to make firewood. And put that away. Let me see what's in storage. Oh, there's some fertilizer in there. There's no firewood at all. Let's put this hat on. That'll make me a little bit warmer, yeah. Pink. Pink. There we go. Let's make a bit of firewood and help them keep up a little bit. What do you say, Jay? We got... Let's do 35. 35 logs worth of firewood. And we'll make a bunch of planks too. I need planks because I'm going to be upgrading buildings. And let's do 60 planks. I'm going to go put the firewood in the resource shed. There we go. Tons of planks. Plenty of firewood. Let's check the food storage too to make sure that the cooks are keeping up. Firewood. Plenty of firewood in there now. Let's put those in there. Let's put the bag in there. That can get used. Let's put that clay in there. I don't know why I'm carrying the clay. I don't need to carry that either. I'm going to start saving those for decorations. Ooh, the feathers, baby. So many feathers. Let's put those in there. That. Let's put half of that in there. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. We're going to keep that. We're going to put that in there. Put that in there. No. Because I'll be the only one using that. Put that in there. I'll keep that. Put that in there. Put that there. That. These sticks are not going to last long. Trust me when I tell you. I'm going to keep the pickaxes. I'll put some of them in there. Put that in there. That. And the rest we hang on to. Oh, let's pull this. Let's pull this. And let's pull all this. Okay. And that's it. Let's save it again. And that's it. We'll be back soon. Later tonight, perhaps. Oh, the big stretch. I'm going to go make breakfast. Brunch. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks to Spread Lake for coming in. Great to meet you. New follower. See if we can meet someone new on the next one.